Okay, take 5,422. This is week 2 forum post. What do you expect? I hadn't thought about it much. What do I expect from a preacher or when I go hear a sermon? I expect it to be engaging. I expect it to be, 20 to 40 minutes long. I expect the structure to fit the text. So, if you need a word study, then do that. If it's a narrative, tell that story really, really good. I expect the preacher, to have some notes, so if they get off on a rabbit trail, they can find their way back. And that also helps with the details, some kind of structure. I expect the preacher to engage the audience. If that means getting down with the audience, then do so. I do that a lot with the children, especially getting down on their level. So I sit down with them, and I do that with my seniors too, because I have to help them quite often. So I think it's important to be in a position so that your audience can hear you. If you're towering over them, sometimes that's not very intimate. But whatever gets the job done. I like it when a pastor uses their natural voice. Talk to me, tell me. Sometimes you gotta, be very stern with it, or emotional. Just be yourself and let the Spirit speak through you. I think the emotions are important, not just crying, but laughter, anger, sometimes disgust at what happens in the world. We can lead our congregation, to experience healthy emotions. And I know that if in the beginning I cried quite a bit, and I didn't mean to, but I'd tell them there's 40 years of preaching and leading, pinned up in me, and it's just oozing out. But I also got a lot of thank yous for being honest with my emotions and leading others to tears and to weep, and especially men thanked me for that. So I do it whenever the Spirit leads me to tears. I expect a sermon to lead to transformation. Preaching isn't just a transference of information, but a transformation of people. And so I hope that, we can give them nuggets of truth, promises, wisdom that will help them in their lives, and that they will see their lives transformed into the new life Jesus Christ has promised us. I like it when sermons conclude with communion. In the church I grew up in, we didn't do communion but maybe once every 2 or 3 years. And then you might not even get to have communion. And for me, Jesus died for you, then this communion's for you. And so I enjoy the coming to union, and getting to practice, telling people, Jesus, did this for you because he loves you. We get to practice what we're going to do out in the world. I read Pulpito, and I found it interesting that their sermons are more Pentecostal. It sounded like they were more Pentecostal, more free. There was a lot more preaching. You could preach 4 or 5 times a week, so the preachers don't write everything down because they don't have enough time to. But I think that would encourage us to memorize the word more, be in love with the word, and know what's there. So that's my dialogue for the week. I hope you have a good week, and I look forward to your comments. Thank you. Bye.